Newegg is the Amazon of the PC world, and what if we told you they actually have their own pre-built company and we have one to review today?
But is it actually a really good deal? We're gonna open up and find out after a word from today's sponsor. Attention PC builders, do you wanna save money on your Windows activation? Well, today's video sponsor, GVG Mall, has you covered. An awesome online marketplace with game keys and also Windows licenses.
It's awesome how easy it is to activate Windows. You literally just buy a key on GVG Mall using code TB20 to get a really good discount, and from there, you literally copy and paste the key into Windows and boom, you now have an activated version of Windows.
You can get Windows 10, Windows 11, and a bunch of other different keys at GVG Mall. And be sure to use code TB20 on checkout to save money on a Windows 10, Windows 11, or any other key from GVG Mall. Big thanks again to GVG Mall for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into it, shall we? All right, guys, it's time to unbox the Xi Clone, which is from ABS and features some pretty decent specs. We got an i5-13400F, an RTX 4060 Ti, and 32 gigs of DDR4 memory in a 1TB Gen 4 SSD for right now $950.
Packaging pretty good, honestly. They got some pretty thick foam in there.
Yeah.
But of course, in typical Toastyverse fashion, we really want to know, what type of brands they're using. Is anything proprietary? Those are the things that we always have to look for on any pre-built system. We always do judge packaging as well, because having a PC selling company, we know just how hard it is to ship PCs.
Yep. I think this is like a Lian, I don't know actually, I'm seeing the ventilation. I was gonna say it was Lian Li, but it is a rebranded case that they have their ABS logo on, and we do have the good old Instapack in there. We gotta see what we get in the bag here. What's in the bag?
I will say, based on like the side panel, I mean, it is glass and like the screws, I'm getting almost like GOM DS vibes.
It could be, yeah, definitely, but they do give you all the accessories that came with the motherboard. So you got your extra SATA, you got your Wi-Fi, you got your power cord. You also get a warranty card with a 30-day return policy, and then any support, reach out to here. Cool. But the beauty of Newegg and them having a pre-built company is obviously they have the connections to get all the PC parts that they do sell. So taking those parts, I assume, and putting them in pre-builts like this would be able to have competitive pricings compared to other options on the market and using all off-the-shelf components.
Now, of course, you got to remove the Instapack, which is, once again, good props to them for doing that. I do love, I guess for $900 you'd hope, but we actually get legit, Wi-Fi built into the motherboard that's going to have Bluetooth as well. It's the latest protocols. This board probably is going to have 2.5 gig, I would assume. Definitely a pretty cheap board. You can just tell based on the fact that there is no, check out this board, Matt. There's not a single heatsink on it.
Yeah, what brand is this? It's a B660M Pro from MSI, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I would almost assume that this is like a specific to them board or specific for like OEM suppliers, just because I don't know if MSI makes a board.
I actually see the model number. Let's look it up. MSI B660M-A Wi-Fi. Because the one thing they do pretty well is in the description, they do have individual parts, and in their advertising, they say, what you see is what you get. So
ooh, I like that.
I'm looking up this board, and the one that I see does have heatsinks, like VRM heatsinks on it.
And I'm noticing it has the mounting for it. So I don't know, because it's strange too, because it also has CPU power.
I don't know why they wouldn't have those on there. That's a little weird, I'll be honest.
But I guess if it runs good and it's boosting well, then
yeah, interesting.
Who cares?
I think the picture of the listing actually shows that as well. Let me see.
What you see is what you get, question mark?
It is exactly what you see is what you get. So.
Oh, yes, okay.
Same thing, so there you go.
Hey, props to him for that. So we also get 2 sticks of RAM, which I really do appreciate, and it's very off-the-shelf RAM. This is just some Team Group, 16 gigs per DIMM. It is DDR4 at 3200 megahertz, so for some people, that could be make or break, but I still think for the price, not too bad. I'm more worried that we actually have dual channel. Yes. And 32 gigs, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 4060 Ti, which again is a kind of controversial GPU, not a major upgrade over the 3060 Ti level card, but in a pre-built under $1,000, which we have seen some at the $1,000 mark with normal 4060s, this is technically a step up from that.
Yeah, definitely decent on the front end too. Good cable management. We're actually just using AirGB headers, but of course, I'm gonna open up the back, see what we're looking like there. See if we have any RGB hubs, because some people do care about that, for expansion, if you ever want to add more RGB stuff.
And it would be important to mention as well that Newegg did send this over for review. We reached out to them because we saw all the deals they're having on the ABS systems. It's not sponsored by them in any way, so we're giving our unbiased opinions on whatever's happening here with this PC. But yeah, we saw good deals and we were like, hey, we definitely want to take a look at your PCs, so they sent this one over. And then it's an ABS branded power supply. It has like Aries game color scheme to it, doesn't it?
Exactly like that. Supposedly it's 80 plus gold though, 650 watts.
Where do they sell this? Because on their listing it says it's called the ABS Cyclops 650 watt 80 plus gold power supply. So what pops up immediately is a Sama power supply. Maybe it's just saying, it just rebranded. It's the first thing that pops up when I look it up. 650 watt 80 plus gold, fully modular. I don't think this one is fully modular. This could even be like a Seagotep 650 that's rebranded.
I mean, hey, the front and the back both look pretty good. Let's plug it in, make sure it actually works. But so far, I would say so good. You know, no real red flags or anything. I haven't really seen like any major corners cut.
No. And we got some RGB. Now, is the RGB, I don't think it's synced up.
Well, it's on a, there's no hub.
No, there is no hub, so it's all software.
Straight to the ARGB header.
Which is fine, as long as there's decent software on there and then the customer's not stuck without being able to control their RGB, then we'll be good to go there. I always like seeing a hub normally with these kind of PCs, but software works as well. We do that sometimes at PC Bros, especially for builds that have RGB RAM, and we want to make sure that the customer syncs up everything via software. So it showed up in one piece. It looks like it's working just fine now. VRMs on the motherboard are a little bit questionable, but we need to game on it, see what it can do, and see if there's any major flaws that are holding people back. And we will also part together a similar PC on Newegg with a similar motherboard, RAM, all the parts, and see how close the price is versus just buying this with a warranty.
All right, guys, we are playing the finals, and we are currently on, as you guys can see, we do have some scaling going, dynamic medium.
But hey, the finals, a demanding esports title, which will definitely push the GPU a bit.
We actually have ray tracing on right now, too.
Yes, sir.
So I'll show you guys again. But yeah, dynamic medium ray tracing, which gives you some better shadows, and that was a good stun.
Quality stun.
Yeah, but honestly, even 103 FPS, you could even always turn ray tracing off, go with some higher settings, and probably get a little bit higher graphics without going super low in the FPS. Where are these guys? I feel like I can't see them. Oh, it's a heavy with a little shieldy.
We'll talk more about it during the outro, but we did a quick little price check of building our own PC from Newegg with very similar specs. And from Newegg, it looks like the price is very close. So in terms of the value for the specs that they're selling, looking pretty okay so far.
Good golly gee, teammate, please turn around.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. What was he doing?
Hello?
Trying to quick scope him? Oh god, I'm just gonna instantly die from this guy. Especially if I can't hit a shot.
That guy actually had a chance to die.
The only thing that's really starting to suck about this mode is every freaking player, I'm the only medium. Every player runs light on every team, and they just snipe and they just treat it like it's team deathmatch, and it's kind of not fun.
Don't let it run for a while, because now these guys are just gonna zoom through. They're so close.
Oh wow, they only, why to here?
They only got a
random spot.
few more inches. There's only one person on there.
What do we even do about this? They have 2 heavies just controlling the cart. And thank God we have 20 lights in our team.
And you're dead.
Dude.
It's gonna touch.
Winnable. Ah! Is it a grenade launcher?
No!
Oh my god, why is he jumping so good?
He tried! I don't think it's gonna work though. No! McAllister, slow that down.
We were so bad.
Oh, that was funny. That guy jumped.
Well, that was, McAllister, I hope you had fun with that little death montage. But hey, the game itself ran really well.
Yeah.
I can't listen to these guys anymore. Getting over 100 FPS the whole time with ray tracing on medium settings.
Next game. All right, gamers, we are now in Fortnite on performance settings DX12. I'm dropping straight into fencing fields, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see how this goes. I will say DX12 wouldn't be my first choice for an NVIDIA GPU. It did default to that though, so I'm gonna see if it's a little bit different than before. Normally I run DX11 with NVIDIA, DX12 with AMD on performance settings, but hey, we'll just see what this ends up being like once we land.
NVIDIA.
Because Fortnite, the up and down, they don't make any sense. Sometimes high-end PCs will perform the same as an Optiplex, and you really have no idea why. Oh! Ah! Ooh. Someone just pulled up behind me. Ah!
Unanimous.
They didn't expect a bird from the sky now, did they? Oh! Oh! Oh, you shot me out of the sky! What the heck? Is that Darth Vader?
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, certified gamer.
Oh, I hit the keyboard and I would have got him. That was real gamer. But hey, Fortnite. good FPS, 160 to 70 on average, 200 plus most of the time. But we're going to run some other games as always, some really demanding games, push the thing to its limits, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. And then we're going to go ahead and compare this to building it yourself, because that's probably what you all are thinking at home. Could I build this myself for the same price or cheaper? We'll find out.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking this ABS pre-built, and it definitely gets a thumbs up from the Toasty Bros. We even actually went through and parted together this PC, and Matt will tell you the total price, but let's just say you could not even build this PC for quite as cheap as we bought it for.
Obviously, you can go with different hardware, like a different GPU, because a lot of people don't think the 4060 Ti is really worth it for the price, but using Newegg, which is the website this PC actually is sold from, we ended up getting this PC to about $990 to build it yourself, using a different aftermarket cooler, and honestly, probably an even cheaper case, similar power supply and everything. But hey, this PC priced at a price where you can basically get it for cheaper than building it yourself without optimizations and such is actually pretty impressive. And the other benchmarks show how impressive this PC actually is as well. We also ran 30 more time spy, got a score of 13,304, which for this price point of $950 is 7 cents per point. And Cyberpunk 1080p high settings with no DLSS, we got an average of 110. So all in all, really awesome PC for under $1,000. But I want to hear from you guys. Would you buy this PC for your next gaming PC, or would you rather build yourself? Let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to check the description for the link to this PC and other ABS systems that are on Newegg's website.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
And hey, like we said, ABS, definitely a really good company through Newegg, but if you want to support us, you know, Jackson and Matt, you guys could go to PCBros.tech.
PCBros.tech. We also sell gaming PCs, and
We moan.
Dude, we go, for gaming PCs at PCBros.tech. See you guys later. Goodbye.